Here we have a division of decimals problem. There's a poem that can help you remember how to divide decimals. And this problem here has 45.5 divided by 5. So there's only a decimal inside. According to the poem, it says, when the decimal is only in the house, raise it to the roof. So I'm going to bring this decimal straight up and then just divide right around it. 5 goes into 4, 0 times. 5 times 0 is 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. Bring down my next digit. 5 goes into 45 9 times. 5 times 9 is 45. Subtract, I get no remainder. Bring down my next digit. 5 goes into 5 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. Subtract, no remainder. So my final answer would be 9.1 because I divide right around that decimal. The decimal came straight up because it was only in the house. You raise it straight to the roof. So now let's look at one from the decimals inside the house and outside the house. So here we have 8.44 divided by 0.2. So decimals inside and outside. According to the poem, it says, when the decimal is outside, let it slide and repeat inside. Well, what does that mean? It means if you have decimal outside the house, you slide that decimal over to make it a whole number. And however many spaces you move the decimal in the house, you have to repeat that, however many spaces you move the decimal outside the house, you have to repeat that inside the house. So I moved one space to make 2 a whole number, I'll move this decimal one space, and now I have decimal only inside, so I'll raise it to the roof and divide right around it. 2 goes into 8 4 times, 2 times 4 is 8, subtract, no remainder. Bring down my next digit. 2 goes into 4 twice, 2 times 2 is 4, subtract, no remainder. Bring down my next digit. 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 times 2 is 4, subtract, no remainder. If you want to make sure that you're right, you can take your answer and multiply it with the number outside the house. 42 and 2/10 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 4 is 8. Now, since I have one number behind the decimal in the question, I'll place one number behind the decimal in the answer, and 84.4 is the same number that I divided by. So,